Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season, the 2019 mod with the 2021 car set. And we are here at Bristol. No, we're not. Martinsville night. Bristol was last week. This week, we're at the paperclip for 50 laps here. Kyle Busch with his first pole of the year. We're on the inside in that Critical Role Chevy on the outside. For the green flag is Brandon in that Mountain Dew Toyota. Following Chase Elliott and Cole Custer. Custer with a good qualifying session right there. Brandon should be able to get down, and indeed he does. We'll see if he goes immediately under the 9 of Chase Elliott, and we have the 47 of Stenhouse right behind us. Let's try not to wash up off of the bottom concrete there and get the power down. We have the acceleration off the corner to beat these guys for sure, but Brandon with a little bit of a hospital wobble there under Harvick. Kevin moves up. No harm, no foul, but we can't count on that every single time. As it is really close quarters racing. Brandon into the 10, wobble, and looks like Denny Hamlin got the worst of that. They get it back going, but the yellow flag comes out anyway. So we will be setting up for a single file restart, and I don't think we're going to be pitting. We have about 55 laps in the tank in these 50 laps, and I mean caution laps are just going to add to our fuel storage. So we'll re-rack them up here and be right back for the restart. Pace cars offer an unusually long caution period for just a couple cars getting into the wall and getting it back going. Kevin Harvick already trying to knock our rear bumper off on the start, and green flag is back out. Kyle Busch leads them down, and we restart in third. Those guys really don't have the acceleration. Starting in second gear, we might spin the rear tires a bit. Harvick looking to that inside. We'll get the bite off and under Ryan Blaney. Looks like Logano was looking under Kyle Busch. This might be a pass for the lead coming up if Kyle slips up. Speaking of slip, we didn't get off of turn 4 that well. Blaney's still on that outside, but we should be able to clear him going into turn 3 here. Question mark, still side by side. And Blaney drives it in deep to that outside. We'll hold the bottom as best we can. Brandon spins the tires off the turn just a little bit. And we did indeed get around Blaney with a little bit of physicality, but it's a short track. What do you expect? And Logano going to the inside. He had a look on Kyle Busch. Kyle running a few lanes off of that bottom, leaving the bottom open for Joey, and Brandon laying down the rubber once again, trying to get the power down off of turn 4. And Logano is right there. If they can get side by side, that's good for Bowman and Brandon. And Brandon is giving it all that car can handle off the corners for sure. Overdrives just a little bit. We'll hold that bottom, see if we can gap him just a little bit. And pulling away from Blaney just ever so slightly. Brandon thought about looking under Bowman. Okay, that was a little bit loose on corner entry. Driving really hard into the corner, upset the car. Let's try not to do that again in the future and just stay on the bottom. And that right rear, so Brandon is really loading up that car on corner exit and getting the gas all the way down to the floor. And looking under Bowman at the same time. Kyle Busch looking to the inside of Logano, who leads this race. We'll be up inside the top 5 here. Brandon looking at the leaders fighting one another. And we will clear Bowman, kind of. Bowman fights back on that high lane. Brandon gets out of the groove really bad. 3 wide will give Bowman and Brandon some room. I think he's still up there up top. Indeed he is, 3 wide. Brandon rolls out, gives Bowman the spot, and gets right back on the bottom behind us, so we will move up into the 3rd position. Brandon fighting for 4th under Bowman. And I imagine his tires were cooked just by the way it was laying rubber down off the corner. He probably didn't have that stability under him as those tires went away. So he will fight with Alex Bowman. We've got clear racetrack in front to Kyle, and Joey is stepping it out just a little bit. Of course, lapped cars are coming into view, and that's going to put those leaders at a disadvantage for sure. As they try to navigate that traffic, will be right on their rear bumper. Brandon overdrives that corner behind us just a little bit more. Bowman cannot capitalize, so we're here sort of alone on the island in 3rd place. Really arcing it on, and yellow flag is out. And I don't see Brandon back there. He may have been involved, but we will come back around behind Kyle Busch. No worries. We will not be coming down pit road. We'll be restarting in the 3rd position. So I will see you for the restart. Pace car is off, and it looked like everyone behind us pitted. So all alone on old tires, but we do have the lap car of Corey LaJoie to our inside. Hopefully able to hold off Kyle Busch, and green flag is out, and away we go. Up to the 4th gear, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and Kyle was able to clear Corey as well. Unfortunately, Corey did not hold up that 18 as well as I would hope, but we do have clear racetrack in front of us. We can use whatever line we would like, and Kyle Busch really laying that pressure down. Logano to the outside as well, slipping just a bit off of turn 4. One thing that we might have in our favor is the heat in the tires. If we didn't lose too much heat during that caution exchange, we might be able to hold him off just a bit. We'll see if that grip comes into play. Overdrove 3 just a bit. Kyle right there. He looked to the inside. No dice. And we'll keep the bottom covered. Sort of gapping everyone just a little bit. Able to run single file. You make up a lot of time when you don't have to worry about racing with anyone. As LaJoie there with Kurt Busch side by side with Logano. And I believe Kurt Busch was 1 lap down as well. So there are some lap cars up here amongst the leaders that are causing havoc with everyone trying to get by. Ooh, trying to get the power down, sliding those rear tires just a bit. And the yellow flag is out once again. Not sure exactly what happened, but we will retain the lead. And there is Chris Buescher slow right in front of us with a lot of damage. So we'll have to look back and see what happened to him at the end of the race. But for now, let's re-rack him up and see you for the restart. Pace car is off one more time. Corey LaJoie back to our inside. First car 1 lap down, and Kyle Busch right there on our rear bumper, waiting for that green flag to come out. There we go, hammer down. And does Kyle clear Corey LaJoie going into turn 1? Yes, he does indeed. Car really loose on corner entry, waiting for these temperatures and pressures to come back up. We need to be really easy here on the start. Kyle Busch not letting us go by any stretch of the imagination. But he's not hounding us as closely as laps prior, but he's still there looking. Joey Logano on the outside of Ryan Blaney, and it is a hornet's nest off of turn 2 for sure. Good thing we're clear of all of that. And Corey LaJoie actually has some decent speed up behind Kyle Busch, maintaining. He isn't getting run over by third place just yet. Joey Logano side by side with Blaney, of course. Once they get single filed out, LaJoie may start slipping back, but we'll just have to take a look-see. But those two side by side still in third place, Logano and Blaney, not letting the other go. And as these laps click down, they're just going to be dropping back further and further. But I believe Ryan Blaney has now made the pass on Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch is able to really drive into the corner, but we have him on the exit down the straightaways, it seems, which I think we're on the straightaways a whole lot more often than we are on corner entries. So I'd rather be good down the straightaway than just on entry if I had to take a pick. Almost redlining that engine, getting everything out of our gearing that we possibly can. And LaJoie still holding strong in the middle between Busch and Blaney. Blaney wasn't able to catch him just yet. If Blaney is able to get beside LaJoie and LaJoie holds them up, that could drop everyone from 5th place back into a real tight battle. Ooh, hop the curb just a little bit, and out in front of us, the lap cars are starting to appear. We didn't have so many cars one lap down, so the last car on the lead lap was still like a half a lap down when the race restarted, making it very easy to catch them with 5 to 10 laps of green flag racing. It feels like we might be under a long green flag run right here, and we are starting to gap Kyle just a bit. We need to get clear through this traffic as best we can. We have the 77 and the 99 in front of us. And Kyle Busch is starting to fade really well. We almost got a half straightaway on him, just going as hard as we can while we can, trying to pad up as much space as possible between us. Sliding the left front just a bit under load, but not bad. Definitely not locking up the tires, thankfully. At 3X tire wear, a flat spot can really ruin your day. Let's get under the 77 right here. Will he give us the spot? Nope. Woof. So it was a late charge. I'm not going to be too mad about that. That's why I got as big a gap between him and Kyle as possible. That way, if we do struggle with these guys a bit, we can take our time, regroup, and pass them in a better location. And hopefully the 77 gives Kyle all he can handle as well, and we won't have to worry about him. We'll catch the 99 in a decent spot here. And Kyle was looking to the inside of that 77, really closed up the gap, and he may be able to fill that hole. If the 99 moves down, though, we'll have a little bit of breathing room, and indeed Suarez does get down to the bottom. That should choke up the 18 a little bit on corner exit, and that's when we can really open the gap. The 18 did get to the inside, though, and should clear him on corner exit, so we can't rest just yet. Let's get around the 14 of Briscoe. And the car does not want to slow down on a narrow arc like that the lap cars are sort of forcing us to run. I don't want to stay behind them all the way through the corner. We would lose way too much speed. As you can see, Kyle stuck behind Briscoe, and we just open it up. Let's catch Alfredo in a decent spot. He's actually leaving a lane off of the bottom. Yellow flag is back out. Cars are starting to move to the bottom. So we'll put a few more cars one lap down and re-rack them up for the next restart. I'm going to look and see if Kyle is looking to pit. If he comes down, I'll come down with him. But if he's not looking, we're staying out. So I'll see you for whatever happens. I was wondering if there was going to be a quickie yellow and a green and white checkered finish, but we will finish this race under caution. Not how we wanted to finish, but we will take it for our second win in a row. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 here. So we took first place. Second place was, of course, Kyle Busch. In third place, we had... Oh, there comes Brandon. Got nice top 5. Third place... all the way back here, Joey Logano. Fourth place, Kevin Harvick. Fifth place, man, look at all these people. So Brandon was fifth. Sixth place, Cole Custer. Seventh place, Denny Hamlin. Eighth place, William Byron. Coming across slow. Ninth place, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And rounding out your top 10 is Alex Bowman. Let's take a look at all the cautions that slowed this race right down. First caution, lap 2, Brandon with a head of steam going 3 wide under Almirola, and Hamlin gets that little wobble and into the fence they go. Denny actually straightens the 10 back out, but that brought out caution number 1. Lap 16, Brandon running in 4th, gets it slowed down for turn 1. Bowman didn't, and Bowman with the shot. Around Brandon goes, stops on the track, but no real big damage. Gets it spun back around, and that brings out the next caution. Lap 25, Brandon going into turn number 3, under the 42, dives it in deep under the 17, Chris Buescher, hard into the wall. That brings out caution number 3. And the last caution on lap 44, Matt DiBenedetto goes under the 17, pushes him wide, and then Denny Hamlin gets a little turn. Brandon down to the grass, grabs a gear and goes, and poor Ryan Blaney on the bottom stopped. So interesting set of laps there, but that is how the race ended. Looking at the standings after Martinsville, that is our 3rd win this year. 1 behind Brandon. Martin Truex Jr. moves up to the transfer spot, just 2 behind Keselowski and only 4 ahead of Tyler Reddick. Only 12 points separates Christopher Bell from Martin Truex Jr. and 12 points from Larson down. So from 12th all the way to 20th is a 24-point swing, and anything can happen next week when we head to the next short track at Richmond. But I will see you then. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week for Richmond. Take care.